This is the food for a 4-day canoe trip for 3 people. Here are some breakfast ideas you might enjoy. So it's a 4-day trip, so there will be 3 breakfasts. The first breakfast on the first day is on the road. This is ready cooked bacon. This does not require refrigeration unless it's been open. We also have some oatmeal. We have plain and maple brown sugar, and then we have some pecans to sprinkle on that. And we also have some dried banana chips we can put on our oatmeal. For breakfast number 1, we have some bagels, and here's some butter. It's going to be relatively cool there, and it's only 3 nights. Otherwise, I would say we would have to have clarified butter. We can probably squeak by with this. A second breakfast we have is hash browns, and we have some cooking oil to cook that up with. The third breakfast we have is pancakes. We have some chocolate chips and some syrup to go with the pancakes. We have some condiments. Here's some ketchup for with the hash browns. Here's some hot sauce for various meals. These are just from fast food restaurants. We have a couple packets of Nutella. And then we have a shaker with some sugar, salt, and pepper. Oh, also we have some crushed red peppers here. Here we have our snacks. And these snacks will double as some fill-in lunch when we're on the move one of the days. We have some M&Ms, some trail mix, some cheese. This cheese is in wax, so it'll last for this short trip. We have some granola bars. We have some beef and bacon sausage sticks. We have some nuts, and we have some beef jerky. We also have some drinks. You can filter all the water you need for drinking. However, for electrolytes, you can bring Gatorade packets or this Noon. For cold weather, there's some cocoa and some cream of chicken soup. Now for some of the meals. On the first night, we'll have pizza. The cheese really needs to be used up on the first night. And we have these 2 mini crusts. We have a sauce packet. This would be dehydrated if it were a longer trip. To make it lighter weight and less bulky, but for this trip it'll fit, it'll be fine. We have some pepperoni, and this does not require refrigeration unless it's been opened. Another meal we have is the loaded baked potato soup. This is pretty good on a cold day. This loaded baked potato soup can be served with bacon bits, and these cheesy garlic biscuits go really good on the side. We cook ours in the reflector oven, and all you need to add is water. A third meal I have prepared here is dehydrated chili, some crushed Fritos to go on the top, and then some cornbread, and this also would get cooked in the reflector oven. And all it requires is a ½ cup of water. This is the Martha White cornbread. A fourth meal we have prepared is barbecue beans and beef. So I have some dehydrated baked beans, some dehydrated ground beef, and some dehydrated mashed potatoes with barbecue sauce in them. The final prepared meal I have is beef stroganoff. It's dehydrated beef stroganoff, so it's dehydrated with the sauce and mushrooms. The pasta is dehydrated separately. It's all in that vacuum sealed package. And then I have some dehydrated peas that we'll mix in with that when we cook it up. You may be wondering about the white inside of these packages. I put the food into a baggie, wrap a paper towel around it, and then vacuum seal it, and that stops the food from popping a hole through the vacuum seal package. Last but not least, here are some fruits. This is dehydrated pineapple. This is a whole can of pineapple dehydrated. Here's another can of pineapple dehydrated. This is a pint of dehydrated blueberries and 2 quarts of dehydrated strawberries. The strawberries were made into a puree and then dehydrated. And something nice we can do with the puree. Here's some dehydrated angel food cake. There's 2 pieces here, one for my husband, one for my daughter. I can bring back this puree, the strawberry puree with water. And then with the condiments that I showed you earlier, we can sprinkle some sugar on that to make the strawberries a little bit sweeter for them. And this is dehydrated applesauce. Believe it or not, you can take a big jar of applesauce and end up with a very small, lightweight package here. And it comes back really easily in camp. I hope some of our food ideas for this 4-day backcountry trip help you in planning future trips of your own. Well, that's all for now. I hope this video gives you some good ideas for a future trip. Let's get outdoors and keep our wild places wild. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe.